What's up, y'all? Get now tuned in to the Just a Tip podcast. It's me, Tiptastic. Woo! I think I got to start doing this. Put one out, pause. Put another one back out, pause. Another one up, and so on. But anyways, I'm not here alone. As you can see, I got Isaac
What's the deal?
here with me.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have some fun today. So, Isaac, thank you for coming on the Just a Tip
Yeah,
podcast.
absolutely. What's the deal?
I got a segment called 7 Minutes to Get Your Shit Off.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 7 minutes to say whatever you want to say. You can give shout outs. I like to give shout outs. Anything personal going on, like in the world, just want to just get something off your chest. If you want to, show some love to somebody so you can give somebody their flowers, you can do that too. But you got 7 minutes to get your shit off before we get to these topics.
All right, for sure. So let me go. First off, let me shout out to the Ivy League Wealth Crew, the family of Wealth Crew. We got game. You know what I'm talking about? All my fans at home. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Baruch for setting this up with you. You feel me?
Shout out.
What I want to get off my chest, man. Look, when you're dealing with business partners, it's important that everybody is on the same page. Whether you guys see it differently or you guys have different opinions, the ultimate outcome or the ultimate goal needs to be on the same page. If you're not, then that could cause a lot of rifts in your situation and cause a lot of drama in your situation. That's something you want to avoid. So, my tip for entrepreneurship, bro, if you're gonna have if you're gonna have business partners, make sure everybody has the same mindset, on the same goal, and following the same purpose.
Mm.
I think that was it.
You ain't got nothing else to say. You literally got like a lot more time.
All right, so let me think. Okay, I got another one. So I run ads, right? So I run ads
Okay.
for business funding and stuff like that. And so what I want to tell everybody that's getting my ads up for business funding, like, look, guys, the gurus be lying to y'all. The gurus be gassing y'all boys up. You cannot get an LLC today and go to the bank with bad credit tomorrow and get $250,000. It's not going to work like that. It's a bunch of different things you need to line up in your business profile, your business foundation, and some data points on your personal credit that you need to take care of before you can get approved for that much money in funding, for any money, period. So before you guys go out there and following the gurus and try to run up the bag just out with a 550 credit score with a brand new LLC, take some time, structure your foundation of your business right, get your personal credit in line because your personal credit is going to support your business credit, and that's how you're going to get the bag. Is that good enough?
That was good.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure we was good to go.
I about to say it's good, man. We can go and get to the top. We ain't got to go to the full 7 minutes, but I'll take some of that time then.
For sure, let's go.
So man, shout out to Baru for setting this up, man.
Yes, sir. That's my boy.
That's a real man. I will say this here. That man helped me in high school get through.
Yeah,
So I needed help and he helped.
yeah.
So shout out to that man because
Absolutely.
that's a
Hey,
real man.
shout out, bro.
Especially when
You
the
feel me?
brother was going through some tough times that last senior year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, if you haven't tapped into him recently about what everything he's been learning so far, that's something that you might want to look
He
into.
been on a very spiritual journey I've
Bro,
been following.
my hands been tight.
So I was like, man. So
Yeah.
when he reached out and said like, man, you need to talk, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I trust your judgment.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't about to put me in some wrong. And then what you were saying, I'm listening because I have my own business and I'm learning as I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And so I already know, I'm like, you about to drop some gems here
Mm-hmm.
tonight. So I'm like, I'm going to be just like over here, just soaking up game too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I want to shout out him. I want to shout out to all my supporters. Man, I see y'all. I love y'all. And I be replying to y'all. Man, shout out to Miss Joan for the movie Trap I'm in.
Mm.
Shout out Ms. Niecy Dobbins because she put me in my first place. Shout out to Mr. Paul for co-directing. Shout out to everybody that support me. Y'all don't go notice. I love y'all and thank y'all.
Mm.
Now, with that being said, we're going to get to this topic. So, let's talk about the personal credit part that they got to get right before they just jump into getting an LLC.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk more about that.
For sure. So just basic information, right? So when it come down to personal credit, a lot of people think it's the credit score that means the most. In reality, that's the last thing to look at.
Mm,
The first thing you want to look at is the data points. If you don't know what I mean by data points, go ahead and pull out your Credit Karma, log in, hit the number that you see on TransUnion. It's going to open up another screen. When you go down that screen, you'll see a list of columns. It's going to say history. It's going to say debt to income or utilization or credit usage. It's going to say your inquiries, the whole 9 yards. What you're looking for when you go to this website, right? Because it's the only thing you go to Credit Karma for. History needs to be 100%. That means no late payments, not even within the last 12 months, whatever the case may be. No late payments, period. I've seen people with 700 credit scores get denied because they had a late payment a year ago. One late payment.
that's crazy.
It's out of control.
I'm glad I looked at mine and I seen that payment history. Hundo.
You
I was
feel
like,
me?
mm, shout out.
You feel me? And that's one of the biggest ones. So late payments are one of the hardest things to get removed off the credit report.
Boom.
So then we go down to what is it? Credit usage. And credit usage is pretty much how much of the balance that you're using on your credit cards. Now that number that you see on Credit Karma is not for each card. If it's say 10%, 12%, 75%, whatever the case may be, it's going to be the actual individual cards that you have on your credit profile. You feel
Okay.
what I'm saying? So say if you got 10 credit cards and you look on Credit Karma at the first page I told y'all about, and it says 30%. Okay, cool. It's 30%, but that's the average of all the cards you have. You have to
Mm,
you have to click on that button. It's going to open up a new window and open up all your credit cards. It's going to show you the usage that you're using on all the credit cards. Every last credit card you have needs to be below 30%.
mm.
10% is the best, uh, but 30% is the threshold. If you go over 30% on your credit utilization and it gets reported to the bureaus, your credit score can drop 50 points, 75 points, whatever the case may be. But it can drop drastically because you're you utilized your credit use, your available credit, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So if you're going for funding, you got 100% history, and then you backdoor and your usage is high on your credit cards, you're going to get denied because the banks are looking at you as if you're straining to you're straining your financial capabilities at a strain because you're using so much of the credit that you have available.
Gotcha.
So one of the myths is, and this is a myth that I heard when I was coming up too, don't use your credit cards. Use your credit cards only for emergencies. It's actually the reverse of that. You're supposed to use your credit card for everything. You only need your cash for emergencies. You feel me? Your credit card is pretty much used as a cushion. You know what I mean? So you want to use your credit card throughout the month. Pay the credit card down every month. It doesn't matter if it's your income or whatever.
See,
Take that. Was
that's what like my second dad did because he was like, get your credit card because I got a credit card.
Mhm.
Finally, it, it, it took me all the way into my 30s to get a credit card. No, real talk
Yeah.
because like this is why I know this episode is so powerful because we don't know this knowledge. And it took me a long time to just really just sit down and just know this knowledge. And that's why I'm like, man, this episode is powerful because our youth can learn this
Yeah.
early,
Absolutely. Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
And you get in the game now.
I didn't find out till about 2.5, 3 years ago.
So look at that.
Exactly. So 2.5, 3 years ago, I had spent. I've already had businesses, right? I've had a bubble ball business, which one of them, the big plastic balls you get into, you run around, you knock each
Yeah.
other over. You probably see it at the Super Bowl. I had one of those companies out here in Houston, uh, and we funded that company all cash out of pocket. I'm talking about from the equipment to paying the employees. Uh, we was using our personal cars to transport the balls. We was using our cash to pretty much, do our ads or whatever the case may be. The little Instagram boosts and Facebook boosts and stuff like that. We was doing that the whole nine, pretty much. What happened was we got to a point where our balls are breaking. It was hot as hell out here in Houston. Are we cussing on this podcast? What are we doing?
Oh no, you can cuss.
Okay, cool. It
Hey,
was
it's
hot.
free game. Hey, hey, you can let them things
Look,
fly.
it was hot as
Yeah, if
fuck.
I say a little bit,
If
you
you
know,
in Houston, you know it'd be hot as fuck, bro. Some of the little plastic balls, they kind of wear and tear real quick, especially with
these
these
hot,
kids. You
hey,
feel me?
these summers.
Exactly. This should be the worst. So if we have, because we were outsourcing our balls, there was nobody in Houston that could repair our balls. So if we had straps break on our balls, which happens a lot, we would literally have to buy a whole new ball. So each ball would cost, say, about $250, $300. We have to buy them in bulk half the time for us to get the discount. Especially when we using what we was using Alibaba to find our balls. That's a gem for y'all. I hope y'all wrote that down. Alibaba. That's a good little website.
It's a damn. I use it.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? My
Hey,
shoes.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I'm very transparent.
yeah,
And then as I learn the game, I want to give the game.
yeah,
So
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't know how powerful y'all are until y'all really sit down and be like, bro, and start thinking, change your minds, and like, damn, I really can do this shit too.
Exactly. So during that process, bro, we were catching damages on our balls, and we had no way to replace them unless we bought another set of 10. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So about a set of 10 costs between $1,300 to $1,800 with the transport to get to the States, especially if we had them customized with our logos and names on
Hmm.
them. So we were paying that out of pocket. You know what I mean? So us paying that money out of pocket, then we're not charging enough for the services for the games and stuff we're running, paying our employees. All of that came out of pocket. So the money that we were making was going right back out the window to pay for the equipment, pay for the employees and everything like gas, everything like that. And literally, me and my business partner would come home with pretty much maybe $25, $50 a piece. You feel me?
Damn.
It got to that point. You know what I mean? So we were really struggling. We were making cool money, but we were struggling at the same time running that business with cash. You feel me? We was even trying to go to the banks, get vehicles and stuff so we can transport the balls in a business vehicle. We had no idea on how to get approved for that, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. But it got to the point where we sat down, we thought about it. We was like, you know what can we do to pretty much get out of this situation, this funk that we're in, and pretty much level this thing up the way we need to and scale. Because we were renting out soccer fields,
Okay.
indoor soccer fields. We was at Spots Park. We was at a couple
The one in K is one in Katy that
now
soccer.
the one off of here off of Memorial.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We it's in around Houston. There's a bunch of indoor gyms and stuff too. So we was renting the spots out at the gyms.
Hmm.
You feel me? And we were paying out of pocket. So we sat down, we thought about it. We was like, bro, we can't sustain this anymore. So we had to put it on hold till we figure out what we were literally missing to run this business the way we knew that it could run. Because we go to the indoor soccer fields, all they were doing was taking our idea, kicking us out of the field eventually, and starting getting their own balls and starting their own soccer ball company. You
Hmm.
feel me? So and that hurt us, bro. Like that took us down. Like we wasn't making no money, bro. Like we was literally struggling, bro. So we had to really just kind of give it up for the time being. Now the relationship between me and that business partner we still cordial, but we kind of fell off just not seeing things on the same path, which is what I told y'all about earlier. Make sure your business partner and you share the same mindset, the same goals, and uh the same purpose. We wasn't doing that, so we were clashing. So we ended
Gotcha.
up taking that loss from buying all the balls having and not having to use, not being able to use him anymore because we were running out of money. You feel me? Trying to support the household, and that's all we were doing. We wasn't doing nothing but pretty much podcasting and running that bubble ball company. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
was all our income. You feel me? So that was a failure for me, and that literally hurt. But my thing is, if I had the knowledge about credit, I would have been able to get approved for a $20,000 credit card, buy the balls that I need, pay for the employees, pay for the soccer rentals and all this extra stuff without having to be a burden on me. You feel me? I mean, all the money we were making could have stayed in our bank account versus us using our cash and risking it all for a business that we believed in but didn't have any support to run it properly.
Hmm.
So that's where that knowledge of credit comes in when we're talking about pretty much utilization because we had small credit cards, $500, $1,000, but we was all overextended on the credit cards.
Mm.
So even if we had the opportunity to get the credit, if that was the issue, we'd have got denied off the top. You feel me? So that's that. So that's that one. So then we go down. We keep going down the list right on Credit
Credit
Karma,
Karma.
and so we look at the number of accounts. The number of accounts is super important, right? Here's the reason why. You can have a 700 credit score with one account on your credit profile, but that one account and that 700 credit score doesn't guarantee you an approval. You will still get denied if you have a thin credit profile. So what that means is you need to add the primary accounts to your credit profile. The lenders like to see at least 10 or more accounts on your credit profile. What I mean by account is anything that you apply for on your credit and you get approved for it, that's going to be added as an account on your credit profile. What is it? Car notes, uh, doctor bills, whatever you want to call it. What else is on there? Loans. Everything you get applied, everything you get approved for is going to be accounted as an account on your credit profile, and it's an open account. So you want to have at least 10 positive open accounts on your credit profile. So next we're going to talk about what is the credit history or the years of history on your credit profile. Your credit profile needs to age. Now there's ways to get around that, but simply put, your credit profile needs to be at least 2 or more years in age. So if you
Okay.
have a 700 credit score, you feel me, everything look good, but you're only 8 months on your credit profile. You feel me? You will still get denied because the lenders are going to look at you and see that you're a novice, you're a beginner at this credit thing. You haven't shown them with your credit history that you have the ability to get extended money and be able to pay it back in a
Yeah.
timely fashion. You feel me? So that's one of the main reasons you want to pay attention to that. To get around that, all you need is a authorized user. But we'll talk about that later too when we get to it. So then we're going to talk about pretty much the inquiries. Inquiries are important because they tell the lenders how often you're looking for credit.
Okay.
You feel me? So say that you go out and you got a 700 credit score, everything else look good, and you're going out and you're just going online just applying for different credit cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're getting denied a lot, especially after like the fourth time, because now they're pulling your credit profile and they're seeing all these inquiries and all these inquiries are lining up like damn near on the same day. So now they're
Mm,
saying, oh man, this dude here just fishing for money. It's a problem. You feel me? It's a psychological thing with them.
gotcha.
So you got to get those inquiries moved. 4 or less inquiries on each bureau. You feel me? What that means is each bureau is its own company. TransUnion is an LLC, Equifax is an LLC, Experian is an LLC. They do not work together.
I got four of those. I got Credit Karma and I'm with Experience.
No, I mean the
But
bureaus
but
themselves.
yeah, because it got Experience, TransUnion, and Equifax. Yeah, because I
Mhm.
seen it on your credit,
Yeah.
and that's the difference.
So
'Cause I
those are
know
the top
Experience
three.
show all the three.
Yeah. No. So Experian, you have to pay for that service. That's a service that they offer. But typically they don't show it to you if you just sign up. You feel me? You can go to Experian, you can go to Identity IQ, MyFICO. All of them will show you all three bureaus. You feel me? Credit Karma is like one of the only ones that only show you two. And they only go off a Vantage score, not the pretty much the FICO score.
Yeah.
So you got to realize that each bureau is completely separate. They don't really share information. You feel me? So say if you got two inquiries on TransUnion, everything else will look good, but you got 16 inquiries on Equifax, but
Mm-hmm.
everything matches up with TransUnion except for the number of inquiries. You cannot go get funding on Experian because you have too many inquiries, but you can get funding on TransUnion because it looks great. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So they're separate companies. Uh,
That's some
and
gems,
yeah,
y'all.
that's some gems. That's for real. And so when it comes like that, and those are the data points that we look at when you're looking at the credit profile, and that those data points actually gives you that credit score, the number. You feel me? That's what makes it up. So that's why we say the credit score itself don't mean shit. It's all about the data points that's inside your credit report. You
Mm,
feel me? Because that's what's going to give you that number that you're looking at.
gotcha.
You feel me?
Okay. So now let's get to the business part.
Mm-hmm.
So with the business part, with the credit, how does that work? Because I know it's a business credit and it's a personal credit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So business credit, right? Business credit is completely separate from personal credit. Business credit or the paydex score is super easy to build, but a lot of people just don't take time to build it. So they'll rather either one, if they know about it, they'll pay somebody else to do it, or two, they won't worry about it at all. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So the paydex score, to build the paydex score, which is your business credit score, you need at least 5 business trade lines reporting to that paydex to your business EIN, TIN, whatever term you want to use it, or on your Duns and Bradstreet account to pretty much generate that paydex score. The paydex score is going to go from pretty much 0 to 100, 80 being really good, 100 being like the best. You feel me?
Yeah.
To get that score to populate, you need at least 5 accounts. Now, I'm sure everybody can use Google and use YouTube and everything like that, and you'll see a bunch of different little credit vendors and stuff like that. Like I say, we like to start with the simple net 30s. A lot of the gurus out there, a lot of the gurus say you don't need the net 30s. But for me, in that payday score situation, that's the easiest and the fastest way to build it.
Gotcha.
You feel me? You pretty much go to like who is it, Uline or somebody like that, and you purchase a product through Uline, but instead of you paying for that product up front, you're gonna get it invoiced through Uline, and they're gonna send you the product, and then they'll send you the invoice. Then you pay the invoice before the statement date is due,
Gotcha.
and you keep that up pretty much until it's paid off. You don't need nothing but like $150 to do this. You feel me? On each little account. So like I said, you can Google business business credit vendors and you'll find a list. Matter of fact, it's on the nav.com website. You'll find a list of net 30 vendor accounts that you can add to your business profile that'll help you generate that payday score. Now, does that mean your business will get funding? No, it does not. All it means is that you're building up credit on your business, and it's going to look good for you later on down the line when it's really needed. You feel me? Right now, you're just trying to get a payday score just to establish some credit as a legitimate business. All right. So you can build business credit at the same time that you're working on your personal credit if your credit needs to be fixed. But like I say, that's not going to guarantee you any kind of funding. Now, when we say business funding, because like again, business credit and business funding is two different things.
Yes.
Business funding is when you take your business, your EIN, your good payment history with all your accounts and everything like that, and then you apply for business funding credit cards with like 0% interest rates and all kind of stuff. And what happens is if you're used as a personal guarantee, which I would never tell nobody not to do that because that's what gives you them high limits. Uh, you're going to get the inquiry a lot of the times on your personal report, but the actual account
Yeah.
is going to sit on your business side.
Okay.
You feel me? Now, what happens is you have free range with that utilization on that business credit card because it doesn't report to your personal.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now we can take those inquiries that you just got on your personal and get those removed off your credit report, and you'll be back at A1.
Mm.
You feel me?
By using the business,
By using the business.
and you basically pay off that debt,
Just like you would a personal credit card.
but you're just using your business card. But
Mhm.
since it's two different credits.
Mm-hmm. Your personal credit card, your utilization reports to your personal account, your business credit card, and your utilization report to your business
Okay.
account.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Hope y'all learning something right there, man. So, how do you go with, because I know a lot of people, because I want to know this, because I want to travel with my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would I be able to do that using my business?
Using your business. So what you'll do is you would get approved for a travel card. It could be, who is it? You could be Amex. It could be uh, Capital One. It could be whichever one you get approved for, right? What you want to do is you want to look at the rewards and the points that those cards is going to offer you. A lot of them will be 0%, especially in the beginning. Those reward points is going to tell you how many reward points you're going to stack up on if you buy your ticket through that card. Sometimes they have say Amex. Amex have their own pretty much terminal that you can go buy flights and everything through.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's going to double up your points. You feel me? Now, you would take those credit cards. You would pay for your flight, pay for your room, pay for everything. All you're doing is stacking up points. Well, you know what you can do with the points?
Pay that back.
What you mean?
But can't you pay that back? But you can use that to get like freer stuff in the future.
Yeah. So points add up to cash.
Yeah, because some got the cash back with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, not even cash back. It's just points. Period. Almost every lender you're gonna find, their points are gonna turn into cash. Now, how you multiply them points is gonna vary from dining, from travel, from gas expenses, the whole 9 yards. But the points that you gain while you're using those cards is what you're focused on because those points turn into cash. I literally paid the rent for my Airbnb, which was like $1,200 a month, using my points off of one of my credit cards.
Just off of one?
Just off of one credit card.
So, all right. How many credit cards, if you just starting off, you would recommend, say somebody in college?
Mm-hmm.
How many credit cards should they have by then?
By college,
Yes, by college. First year, freshman.
really, it's gonna be a personal preference. It depends on like what you got going as a college student. You know what I mean? A lot of college students, they don't really have the mind frame of taking that credit and using that credit to build them wealth. You feel me? So it goes back to the mindset too. So with credit, you can't look at credit as a spending thing. Credit is a tool to build wealth. You feel me?
Yeah, because I know my pops, he didn't teach me about credit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, damn, if I knew what I knew back then, I'm like, I would say, you save a couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
like heartache. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's like, again, what this episode is about, was because I'm like, so if, say they on the mindset we on now,
Mm-hmm.
how many credit cards should they have?
I can't really answer that one right, bro, because it's really gonna be dependent on how much of a balance that you have on the credit card, yeah, how much need you have for the credit card.
If you
Honestly,
trying to, say you trying to get a house, or you trying to, or in the future you want to get your business.
mm-hmm.
And so you in college, you know what I'm saying? You trying to utilize, you getting your degree and stuff like that, and then trying to have a business like right afterwards
I would
type
say
thing.
I would say at least three. And again, this is gonna be dependent on the credit limits. You feel me? So as a college student, the first credit card you might want to go with is gonna be the Discover It. Discover It got for college students have some great benefits. The reward points add up nicely. They have a lot of incentives and stuff for students and stuff like that. So if you have, but they might only give you $1,000 as a credit limit.
That's a lot of money for a college student. Well,
It
probably,
depends.
hey, man,
Not no more.
man, hey, y'all know what I do. I act, podcast, do
Mm,
all that, and I still Uber. They be Ubering food. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
yeah.
I'm like, what?
And that's for me, that's wasteful because you're not making no money off of you ordering food.
Unless they paying it with their credit card.
But you know you're not making it.
So you're not making it.
Yeah, you get a little bit of reward points,
Mm-hmm.
but that's all you're getting. If you spend them in your credit all on food, then you're
Waste.
still gonna have to go back and pay that credit, which is not a bad thing. A lot of people think that if they make a payment on their credit cards, that they're losing money. It was not the case, bro. You still have that money. You still have access to that money. You just have to pay it on your credit card.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't think about it like that. Think, oh, I got cash. I'm the king. And really, the cash is trash. You feel me? You want to have that credit. So for me, for my kids, by the time they're 18, I want them to have at least $50,000 in funding in credit access.
How
You
old are
feel
your
me?
kids?
My kids are what? My kids are 13, 12. No, my kids is 14, 12, 14, 13, and they're 10.
So you already been having this credit conversation with them already.
Absolutely. They see me. They get mad. My kids get upset with me
Okay.
when we out in public and I'm talking to rent like we did when we walked in the room,
Yeah.
right? When I'm talking to people, my first thing, well, what's your credit score like? Dad, oh, there you go with the credit again, Dad. You know what I mean?
But see, I like that though,
Yeah.
because first off, it's free game, and you can just be charging.
Mhm.
Like most people be like, well, come to the office. I'll tell you that.
Mhm.
You giving them free game,
Mhm.
especially because our culture think credit is so bad, and it's a thing. One thing about me, I like to change people's mindsets, because
Mhm.
people change my mindsets, and I seen me grow from it. So I'm like, okay, let me, like, the OG gave me knowledge. It's supposed to be passed down. He give me knowledge, I give him knowledge, and they keep going, and so forth,
Mhm.
so forth. But we got caught in. I know my parents talking about credit cards are bad,
Mhm.
and then I'm finding out now. I'm like, bro, I could have been, I need to turn down the usage, but it's like, I can swipe a credit card. I'll pay that back. Clear it though.
Mhm.
But then, okay, I clear with my money, then that credit's back in there.
Mhm.
I can still recoup my money that I paid with the credit card, but boom. It's like, I'm really not losing.
You're not. But a lot of people think they are. A lot of people think they losing money when they make their credit card payments. You're only losing money if you're only paying the minimum amount.
Yeah, I'm paying that thing off every time.
Yeah. And that's where people mess up at. So they think that, all right, I just got to pay the minimum on this credit card, bro. Like,
You
no.
gaining the interest.
You finna pay this fucking interest. Now you're finna, you still don't have no money in your credit card. You don't have no cash. You ain't got no cash flow. but you're fucking yourself because you're not paying down the credit card with your earned income. You feel me? Thinking that you're losing money on that. In reality, all you're doing is making yourself look better to the banks.
Mm-hmm.
Because the banks like it the banks love it, bro, when you can use their money but pay it all back and forth every month. If not back and forth, if you have to make a minimum payment, cool, make that minimum payment. Suffer utilization. It's easy to fix as long as you pay that shit down the next month before the statement date. You feel me? So that's the key right there, bro. Like if you gotta max out the card right now, but you know you making money, bro. If you max that card out, bro, take all your checks and just put it back on that credit card. Even if you gotta make 6, 7 payments a month, put it back on that credit card before the statement date, before your utilization go up, and you'll be in a great position. What's gonna happen with you doing that over 3 or 4 month period, you can go back to the lender and say, hey, look, I know you guys see me making these payments on time. You know what I mean? I'm bringing my utilization down below 10% every month. Uh, I need an increase. What's going to happen?
I about to say they randomly increased mine. I looked. I say, what?
Exactly. So now you go from having a $10,000 credit card to a $20,000 credit card. Sometimes without you even knowing.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't know.
I have a client right now, bro. He went for an increase. They gave him $450,000 on one goddamn card.
What?
They gave him $450,000 on one card from asking for an increase. Because that's how much he uses. That's how much he uses his card and pays it off like faithfully. My dude been my dude my dude been running, and this is a guy that was already financially fit and everything like that, bro. He just wanted some extra funding, so I hooked him up, and my guy started running this place. He was using the credit card to build out his properties. He's in the real estate, using the credit card, pretty much buying everything for the property, but he was paying everything back off, even if he was having to use his other credit cards to do so. He would make sure that this credit card that he maxed out was paid down, paid all the way off. By the time he went for the increase, $450,000 on one revolving card.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you teaching your kids. So where can the people go like to you? Because I know you have a business where they can come and they can chop it up with you too.
No, absolutely. You guys can follow me on Mr. Period IVLEAGUE Wealth on Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. There's a link in my bio. I do is click that link. It's gonna ask you which service do you want. You want that credit repair? You want to know more? Just click that link and schedule a call with me, and I got you. We can go ahead and knock you out and get you on the right path. You feel me?
So do you work on like have you worked with like celebs? I like to do celebs because everybody's still on the same level. It just y'all minds is fucked up.
Yeah, for sure. So
So what like high ends like you get those type of businesses?
so
'Cause I know you can't really talk about it like that.
no, I can talk about it.
Okay.
My man's be really open with it. At least this one I can. My man's Lil Troy. Want to be?
Oh yeah, want to be a baller, shot caller.
You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Now that guy right there, man. So I don't know if you remember or if you was following.
I went to school with his with one of his sons.
Oh, for real?
T.
Yeah. T2.
So it was not T2, the younger brother.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because me and him are the same age.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that's crazy.
Look, it's crazy, bro.
Small world.
When I was a kid, when I was in middle school, Troy came to our middle school, Thomas Middle School, man. Shout out, man. You know, dead end, you feel me? But Troy came to the school and performed, bro. And my man's like dabbed me up, and we were so excited, like, yo, man, my nigga Troy just dabbed me up. You feel me? Because he was an icon. My nigga was a legend. My nigga is a legend. You feel me? So what happened was, what was this? Like probably about a year or so ago, my man's got into his truck caught on fire on the highway.
What the easy?
Yep, his 18-wheeler caught fire on the highway, and I had never.
Hold on, he drive trucks,
bro. Troy is working. Troy is one of the Troy is one of the working his ass goddamn legendary niggas in the city, bro. Like he puts the work in, bro. Like he don't give a fuck. Like he gonna be in that truck, and I be trying to tell him, Troy, you getting up in age, bro. It's time for you to enjoy yourself, bro. Like go ahead, put somebody else in that mug. You're like, nah. I'm good. I'm getting the truck. You feel me? I go to the yard. He end up whipping that motherfucker. You feel me? Little old dude. You feel me? Pushing that boy. So now he doing his damn thing. They got the 18-wheeler company. Now you got a wheelchair transport company. He bought some vans and shit like that. Put the little.
Do he still perform?
Not too much, bro. But he doing his damn thing though.
I know
he got 100 million views on YouTube with the song. So for me, my nigga, I asked him to come perform at one of my conferences, bro. He was like, man, I don't really perform. I'm like, bro, I gotta get you to do it one time for my people, bro, because this is what it's all about. I want to be a baller. You feel me? So maybe he can come out. Troy, come on out, bro. I need you.
August
I need you
8th.
there. I need you to come.
August 8th. I am throwing an event.
I'm booking.
Lil Troy, if you want to come perform, pull up.
I'm booking. I'll make sure you're on the books, Troy.
I'm for real. I'm dead ass. I'm doing this. I should have said this in the beginning of the episode, man. I got an event. I did one on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
It was Tipville, USA takes over V-Day.
Mm-hmm.
But because I believe and know Valentine's Day is a bullshit holiday and a money scheme. And you're idiots if you participate. No offense to y'all. I'm sorry. But
you hear that, baby? You hear that?
Just think about it. Like, I show you love 365 days a year. Good days and bad days, regardless. Like, I love you. So one day doesn't define that.
No. But they swear it do, though.
Exactly. So that's why I create a whole different vibe. I ain't had people dress up like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Barry, come as you are."
Mm-hmm.
We had poets, Bella the Speaker, Happy Solar Return, Sis. We had her. We had Mike L performing. Frank Lee performed. Goddess Ray, she performed and did her comedy. So it was at the Wing Boss. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah, Mr. Tony. Shout out Mr. Tony because he gave me my first opportunity.
Them boys be smacking.
Yeah, I just had chicken for the first time in a year in 20 days. Pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm trying to go vegan. I ain't there yet, but I'm trying to go.
I'm not gonna lie, like that lifestyle it's hard, but it feel good.
Yeah.
Like, cause I did it before. It's like, but my body was like, man, eat some of that. Like, would I eat chicken and stuff like on a regular like that? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm past them days.
Yeah.
Maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm a chicken head. I love me some.
I love me some
I
wings.
lie, man. I love.
Hey, so did you write a review on the Wing Boss?
No, I didn't.
You see, nah.
As a business
Mr. Tony,
owner,
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna get him for you, Mr. Tony. I'm gonna get him for you.
I correct my issues. I got you.
So, I forgot what I was saying. Where was I?
You was talking about your event.
Exactly. April 8th, I'm throwing another one. So it's Tipville Presents Happy New Year, because New Year is actually today. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
It's today. It's not in January. That's false. It's fictional.
That.
Yeah.
Tell them why. Tell them the reason why.
First off, it's in the winter. Everything's hibernating. Everything's dying off. So it can come back in spring. Bloom. That's really the new year.
New life. That's when all the rabbits start having sex and
And
everything.
and things start moving and start coming out.
Yeah.
Everything be coming back. In March 20th. It's a great month, by the way. It's a really great month. So, yeah, I'm saying Pastor Troy, but if you know him too, tell him come. You know what I'm saying? But
look, help me,
Rhonda. Hey, I know you don't perform like that anymore, but come pull up. The youth will love to see you there. You a legend. Shit, I love to see you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, come grace the stage. And it's for a good cause because I make all my events kid-friendly, so it's no excuse for you not to pull up. Because Tip love the kids. I love the kids. And it's going to, and we're going to have youth artists, too. They going to be performing.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and I'm doing it open mic. So, and the tickets is only $15, $5 for kids from 5 to 10. So that means if you guys your babies, they free. If they under 4,
yeah,
they free.
You gotta send that link out.
I got the link. It's on the Eventbrite.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Come kick it with your boy, man.
I'll be there.
It's the spring fest, and it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
we're gonna have some fun, and there's gonna be great vendors out there. And I'm really gonna leave y'all with something because they need to start nicknaming me the Gym Dropper because I be bringing the people who got gyms and I be dropping them gyms too.
Yeah, I like that. You need to change the name, Gym Dropper.
Gym Dropper. So yeah.
No, so Lil Troy, man, his truck caught on fire one day on the highway, man, and I seen it. I think I first seen it on his page, but it was on the news. It was a news video that he shared on his page. And I'm like, damn, my Troy just had an accident, truck on fire and shit. So I got into his DM, man. I say, hey, Troy, I know you don't know me, but shit, this is what I do. I help people build credit, help people fix credit, and get approved, to start their
Oh,
entrepreneurship.
you a shot. So you shoot your shot.
I shoot my shot,
So you
bro.
so you Steph Curry with
Hey,
it. Or Steph or Dame?
I'm Steph. I'm Steph at the other side of the court in the gym by himself throwing the.
Oh, no. See, that was
You feel me? I'm five and throwing them boys. Come on, catch it. You feel me?
yeah.
My man's caught it too. My man's hit me back, bro. So I was excited, bro. So I like, man, look, I know you make good money. I know your credit probably is A1, bro. But something is telling me that you're buying this truck and stuff with the cash in your pocket. You feel me? Because niggas that age, they cash heavy. You feel me? They only operate with cash. They try to stay away from credit. So I say, man, look, let me take care of you. Let me help you get approved and shit like that. So my man was like, cool, did this shit for free, bro. So I took his credit. I got him back in the 700s. He took that shit, went and got a $70,000 loan, got a new truck, fucking put that shit back to work, backdoored and started building his business credit. His wife helped a lot too with that part because I know I had them in my class. They actually joined my sometimes I do like little webinars or little business classes and stuff like that. I tell people how show people how to do this stuff.
You got an ebook?
Yeah, I got an ebook. I'll make sure you get the link and everything too. I'm actually gonna send you an ebook as well.
Appreciate you.
I got you.
Man.
Hey, I dropped them gems.
I ain't gonna lie, because I'm gonna read, because like this something like I know gonna help me in the future.
No, absolutely,
So
bro.
so yeah.
So my man's he got the new truck, got the second truck, built the business credit. Now he done messed around and got. I think I helped him get approved. Well, me and my team, the Family Wealth, my boy Charlie, he was able to help him get approved for a $400-something loan to get another crib. So we went from just helping this man get his credit right for him to get another truck to now you got. I didn't, and I'm not taking all this credit, bro. Like I know you had. It was me. It was your wife. It was a whole lot of things going involved, right? My man's got two more trucks. He got approved for the house. Now he has another business where he does the wheelchair transportation. Now he got like three vans doing that shit. You feel me? And my man's is just running it up, bro. The banks was literally. He called me one day, bro. They just took my credit line up to 20,000. He only had what I think a $5,000 or $6,000 credit line on that card. $20,000 credit.
Hold on. The rapper.
The rapper.
That's
Because
wild.
my man's, because they was not using credit, bro. You'll be surprised on how many millionaires there are out here, and this is a good thing, right? So it's a lot of millionaires out here that made their money early. You feel me? But never knew about credit. Still don't understand how to work credit, or still don't have a care to work credit, but they know how powerful credit is. So literally, the millionaires will come to me, and they be celebrities or not, and they'll come to me for advice on how to get funding. I helped a few millionaires out here, bro, get funding. I've helped a couple people, uh, millionaires, bro, like with the bread to do whatever they wanted to fix their credit so they can stop using the cash that they had, so they can leverage somebody else's money to build whatever wealth they were trying to build for their family, bro. So and all that shit that's coming within the last couple years, bro. So really, the financial literacy boom really just hit not too long ago. You feel me? So now everybody's getting hip.
So
Everybody's
how
like,
many
"Fuck
years
that."
you been doing this?
I've been doing this shit about 2.5 years already, but almost 3 years,
So almost 3 years. And you did this in 2.5.
bro.
So far.
I started with pretty much nothing, bro. I spent my last $5,000 to join a mentorship to learn how to better my credit and build a business. That was my last $5,000.
So you trusted in yourself that much.
Bro, I had to. I was out, bro. Before that, like I say, I was doing that. I had a little experience with the military, but outside of all of that shit, bro, I was a trap boy. I'm from South Park, from the hood, trap, selling weed. That was
So I got a question. It's your last 5,000. So you basically now is at a crossroads, because it was what, go back trapping?
mm-hmm. Right after I had lost 200,000 to the state,
Damn.
bro. It was serious. I lost a lot of money not knowing how to work money.
So it was either go back trapping or keep going. What? So this is your dream over here. So
It wasn't my dream.
So it wasn't your dream.
It wasn't my
So
dream.
what's your goal out of all this though?
My dream was to be a rich man and have wealth for my family. I want to be one of the first millionaires in my family. That's my ultimate dream.
So basically, this is the road to your dream. Though.
Yeah.
So basically, because you never know what that road entails.
Yeah.
So basically, he was like, man, it's my last 5,000. F it. Like,
Yeah, real. I had to sit down, bro, and I talked to God, bro, and I sat down because I was at a point where I lost all this money. Now I can't move around like I want to because I'm on probation. I'm on papers and shit. Can't, I got a report and all kind of shit. So I'm limited to what I can do. I can't really go get a job because my background and all kind of shit. That shit's not gonna pay bills around the house. My family's already used to a certain lifestyle already as it is. So now we getting to the point where I'm broke. Uh, I don't want a job because I know the value of my time. I know a job ain't gonna pay me what I need to get paid for me to provide for my family like I need to. So I'm broke. I'm running a podcast. I'm running the bubble ball company, but at the same time, my girl is taking care of the real responsibilities. So now I'm like, damn, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Thank you for holding me down. But as a man, that make a nigga feel a certain type of way.
mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now I'm like, shit, what am I supposed to do? You feel me? So I sat down and I talked to God, bro. And then one day, a video come across my Instagram page, and there's a video that I've seen before. Well, it was a video of a person that I've seen before, but the video I seen before this video was him in front of a whiteboard teaching about what he know about credit, how to how to use credit cards and all kind of shit. But I paid him no mind because he was on the whiteboard. You like a nigga like me, like why want to listen to you? So literally, bro, a year or two go by, I see my man's with the Rolls Royce. I'm like, oh, okay, well, shit.
So now,
you feel me? Like you know the stereotype,
Yep.
the same shit we dealing with today. You know what I mean? So I see my man's doing this thing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So I know selling weed ain't gonna trapping ain't gonna do it. You feel me? A job ain't gonna do it. What do I gotta do? My man's was talking about business and credit, how to leverage credit to build
I'm about
wealth.
to say, man, hustlers are businessmen.
Exactly. If you take the street mentality from the street, put that bitch in the white collar workforce, my nigga, you was unstoppable. You were unstoppable, bro.
Hold on. Say that one more time and look at the camera when you do that, please.
If you take the knowledge that you get from the trap, implement that shit into the workforce as an owner of a business and learn how to do that shit on that side, you are unstoppable. Can nobody stop you from doing nothing? You have the best of both worlds completely. You know how to hustle, you got the work ethic. Now you know how to really work because you know how to do the paperwork behind it. If I had my paperwork right when I got caught up with all that money, I'd have been good to go. You feel me? That's just bottom line. So this credit shit, bro, this shit is important, bro. Like, and people are realizing that shit now, bro. So more and more people are.
I damn sure
are getting
realizing
hip.
it,
bro. That shit is
because it really took me. Because I started, honestly, man, literally working on my credit last year, and it was like, because I left my the ghetto. I had to get out the ghetto. If y'all don't know what that is, and if you follow my podcast, I hope and I know some of y'all do. The ghetto means the 9 to 5. I got to a point where I was it was like a crossroad. I'm like, man, I'm turning down doing what I like to do, and well, really what I love to do is make my clothes. Like I make all my clothes. There's only a few times I didn't. That's because I was with COVID. Shout out to my goddess because I taught her how to actually do my stuff. Because I was like, I'm not showing nobody how to do my stuff, but I had to because I'm like, okay, got to get stuff out. So I was like, my sister passed away, and I went back. And I was like, I'm really still like processing. Like, man, my
Condolences.
is gone. Appreciate you. And I was like, they on my ass. I just got back because like this is COVID, furloughed me. I was like, man, at first I'm like, man, I'm praying. I'm like, I don't know if when the unemployment gonna hit. I say, man, I need something. I'm like, I can't just depend on that. So I found Instacart and stuff like that. A homegirl put me on. I was like, boom. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. And then Titville was like, okay, like, cause mask going on.
Yeah.
Boom, catch COVID. Then I got orders. I'm like, can't do it. I'm like,
yeah.
And so it showed me. It was like you really can do it. Because I passed up orders like, man, last minute shit. Cause people they like last minute. And one thing about me, I like pressure. Like pressure brings out the best in me.
Mhm.
Somebody can be like, hey, I need 25 shirts and I need it tomorrow. I'm like, how hard is it?
That sound like me. Did I call you? It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
I do that shit a lot.
And I was like, if it's simple, I'm like, I probably can get it, and I probably can get it done today. It's just
Mhm.
like, man, you do that, I go to my spot, I already know, do 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 do. And if because what a lot of people don't know, like I gotta design it, I gotta break it down before I even cut it
Mhm.
and peel the shit because that's vinyl.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. This,
Yeah, so people don't know
yeah.
like if I
Is
actually
that the
showed
stick
a
on stuff? The vinyl? Is that the
mm-hmm,
stick on? Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what this is vinyl. This is not Louis.
Well, you gotta press.
Yeah.
So if I showed the person a video of how long some of that stuff take, they'd be like, "Oh, I think y'all be a little bit more grateful of what people be charging for their stuff
Mhm.
too." But it showed me it was like, bro, I don't need them. Like, cause I'm gonna get to where I'm gonna get to.
Absolutely.
I just gotta trust in me
Yeah.
and just don't be like this because that's comfortable.
Mhm.
Trusting yourself is uncomfortable,
Mhm.
but it gets comfortable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you know what I'm
When
saying?
I paid that last $5, bro, I was super uncomfortable, bro. Super uncomfortable. But after I did that, bro, and I took the time out to really to get into the courses that was put in front of me, bro. I even went out to the conferences that they was having in Atlanta, wherever it was having them at. I made sure I was in the room so I can get the information. So time frame is kind of fucked up, bro. But a few months later, bro, I fuck around. I take the information that I just learned from the mentorship.
Hmm.
I even bought it as I'm at the conferences. I even bought it to another mentorship to show me how to do something else, which is
Mm.
pretty much like run Turo and Airbnb. You feel me? So I took the information that I gathered from paying this money to somebody else, paying this money to somebody else. But at the same time, it's an investment in myself because they're about to teach me the skills that I need to better myself and my business.
Hmm.
Took the information, I opened up my doors, and I started doing people credit. Well, I started on my credit first. My credit, my girl credit, and what?
So with a family member.
Yeah. So I did a lot of shit for free in the beginning. You feel me? So I was able to get my credit up.
Oh, I
I,
understand because
I got
I've done a lot of shit for
yeah,
free,
exactly.
and
It's crazy, right? The free people don't give a damn about shit. They don't them the ones that give you the most problems is my in my experience, bro. You feel me? When you do
yeah,
shit for
because most people mindset is like they do. Man, I'm doing. It's like I'm doing you a favor. No,
mm-hmm,
y'all doing each other a favor. Y'all just
mm-hmm,
don't know it. It's like I'm grateful, even if it's free.
mm-hmm,
I'm grateful because first off, you showing me something,
yeah,
and then what I'm going because I feel like I'm a kid again,
mm-hmm,
and this shit sounds crazy, but it is. It's like, bro, I'm having fun
mm-hmm,
because I'm learning. Because my thing is, I have a boss mentality.
mm-hmm,
I don't like to be told what to do like that. That's
mm-hmm,
why me in a 9 to 5, I already knew that wasn't gonna last like
yeah,
that. So I'm gonna see what it is, and I can soak it up and literally just watch, peep, replay that back in my memory. I'm like, okay, well, you need this, you need that, you need that. Okay, because it's like people like to chase certain like lanes or like certain things, right?
mm-hmm,
And I'd be like, okay. I go there, they be like, no. I go there, they be like, no, okay. Well, I'm tired of hearing no. I'm gonna just take what I learned and I seen from y'all, and I can just make it myself.
yeah,
And then instead of y'all saying no, I said yes to myself, and then other people gonna be like, well, okay, come on.
yeah, exactly,
It's like I don't know. It's just like I always been different like that and wired like that. It was like, man, that's why with clothes, I was like, I see Nike.
yeah,
I see Gucci. I'm like, I can do that.
yeah, absolutely.
like,
You can,
I can do
as you
that.
should. So when I took that information, bro, and I opened these doors up, and I just started advertising, bro. Just word of mouth on the gram, just doing stuff I wasn't used to, making content and shit like that. I'm not a camera guy, bro.
Oh
Like
my
this, the camera is the worst for me, bro. So I broke that habit and got into doing the content and stuff like that, and I started getting people calling in. So I had my first funding client. My first funding client, bro, I was able to get her $30,000 on one card. You feel me? So I charge a fee for that. You feel me? So I get broken off.
Yeah.
So I get a couple racks out the deal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm like, oh, okay. Is that how this work? You know what I mean? Help somebody get some bread and I can make some bread too. Cool. So I started doing it more often, just telling people what I was doing. More and more funding clients started coming in. I took the Turo information that I got when I got that mentorship. I bought 9 cars in 2 weeks.
So you was first on the wave of Turo because that seemed like some new shit. I ain't
No,
never heard
bro.
of that.
Turo been around for a while, but motherfuckers was not using that hoe correctly, bro. Like when I first got on Turo, I only found out about Turo because I used to go to LA a lot. You feel me? My son lives in San Diego, and I would just fly to LA and I would just drive up because I had people in LA and I would go visit. But when I go there, instead of me renting, uh, you know,
A car.
a car, I would just go get me a Turo car. It was whatever car I wanted. I could be in the Audi. I could just, look good.
That's what I'm
BMW.
saying.
I'm in that old cooler. You know what I
You
mean?
know, LA. Like, I'm sorry, I love LA, but LA it be some fraud stuff.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I knew that if I can get me a little luxury shit, I'm gonna slide back to San Diego, see all my military partners. I'm rolling big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's all off of Turo, bro. Nowhere in my mindset was an idea for me to get my own goddamn car and put it on Turo too. I didn't even think about that.
I ain't gonna lie.
shit.
When I seen that, and I was like, damn, because I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, I just need the funds for it. Because I'm like, I get the funds for it, but what?
That's crazy, right? I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro. And I would never known about it unless I wouldn't have never known about Turo, bro, if I hadn't paid $5,000 to get into the credit mentorship about building business and credit and shit like that, and went to this damn conference with the nigga that was teaching me this shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I learned about Turo, learned about Airbnb. I'm like, damn, my mind just blew up. Like, what the fuck? I can do all of this shit without no money out of pocket. I've been hustling backwards. You feel me? So what I did was, bro, because I fixed my credit, bro. It's like 7 months in. And I had already paid like a credit repair company like $1,500, bro, to fix my credit by myself. My girl credit $1,500, trade lines the whole 9 yards, and literally nothing was being done. I ain't gonna say literally nothing, but some stuff was being done. But after a while, nothing was being done. So I took it upon myself after I learned how to do it and fix my own shit, got my shit right, got that girl funding, and then I I got myself funding over $60,000 in credit.
Mhm.
You feel me? So I took that. I started my Airbnb business. Again, bro, I paid for the knowledge that I got. It wasn't me going out blindly. It wasn't me just YouTubing alone. It wasn't me just trying to pick somebody's brain, bro. I literally, hey, I'm finna give you a couple thousand, whatever you charge. Give me your course. Give me your mentorship. Guide me along my way. And that's what happened.
Mhm.
Bro, I bought 9 cars in 2 weeks with no money out of pocket. You feel me? Got an Airbnb set up, no money out of pocket. Made over $100,000 with these 2 setups alone and the credit repair business with no money out of pocket. You feel me? And
Mhm.
everything is paying for itself. I bought 2 Teslas at the same damn time on one loan. You feel me? Now putting these cars on Turo and all the cars are making money, bro. I'm not paying car notes, I'm not paying insurance, and I'm getting paid at the end of the day because the cars are paying for all the expenses that they bring about, and they paying me on the back end. You feel me? So now I go from having 1 income stream to having 3 income streams. 4 if you want to count the private rentals that I was doing. You feel me? 5 if you want to say the funding that I'm running. You feel me? 6 if you want to say the coaching that I'm giving out to do to because the motherfucker I paid the motherfucker to teach me
Yeah.
5,000. Why not I get paid to teach the same shit that I just learned? I know it worked. I'm a product of the work. So why not? So now I just build 6, 7 income streams off of this $5,000 investment over here. My last $5,000 investment. But I could have easily said, "Nah, I ain't got it. I'm gonna take this 5,000, pay my rent, do this, and just keep living how I'm living." I'm humble. Hopefully, something fall through in my lap. But I was done with that shit, bro. I'm done with trapping. I'm not finna go work for nobody, bro. That shit just not in me no more, bro. I'm talking about, I done did the military, bro. Like I think the military was really the only real job that I ever had besides driving trucks. Like even when I was driving trucks, I was broke because I wasn't the owner of the fucking truck.
Yep. Because you got to.
You feel me? I'm driving cross country, motherfucker. I'm damn near homeless because I'm driving cross country, hauling cars. I'm not going home because I gotta make money and shit like that. I got 3 kids. You feel me? I gotta stay working, so I'm just gonna stay on the road. Me and my boy, we going cross country. We New York, we Oregon,
Yeah.
Colorado, we going down mountains. We didn't, bro. My life is a movie, bro. We done had to coast down the mountain before in the 18-wheeler because the goddamn now it wasn't an 18-wheeler at that time, it was the dually truck. But the fan or something went dead on the dually truck and we was stuck at the top of this fucking mountain in Washington, bro. Like the top of the mountain. We literally had to fucking coast down the mountain, bro, with 3 cars on the back of the trailer. Like me and my boy, we just
So you just slide
oh my
down there.
god, bro, it was so
Ah,
crazy, bro. But we was stuck. We had no phone service. We couldn't get help, bro. We was out of there, bro. We just slid on down the mountain, bro. Like it was wild. But yeah, bro, I went through all of this shit, bro, not making no fucking money, bro. Then I found I found a possibility. God answered God answered a prayer for me. Me not really paying attention, but He answered it for me, and I just went with it, and that shit just paid off. You feel me?
I'm gonna leave it at this. Teach me the game, Ghost.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 'Cause that's this the entrepreneurship, bro. That's the new trap, bro. But at the same time, entrepreneurship, bro, this shit is not easy.
I know.
This shit is a fucking, you know,
It's a grind.
1 month you might make 20,000, next 3 months you might not make shit, bro. And I've been there, bro. I've stayed in hotels, my dude. I've you know what I'm talking about, been
Yeah.
home, been technically homeless before, bro. Whether I stayed in a hotel or in a truck, bro. Like this shit's not it's not as easy as what the gurus make it seem like, bro. A lot of people they go to the gram, go to the wherever they find the gurus at, and they see where the gurus are at now.
Yeah,
You feel me?
that's why I'll be very transparent in my story because I want y'all to know, like, bro, I struggle in this shit.
Exactly.
It's hard days in this shit, but I'm not giving up on with my shit.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, like I ain't walked way too far in this shit to look back and say, man, I gotta go back. It's like,
Absolutely.
man, fuck it.
I'm trying to tell you. My part-time assistant can tell you some stories, bro. Like we was really out there on some grind shit, bro. Like for real, bro. And when I found this shit, bro, this shit changed my fucking life, bro. And it was crazy about it, bro. A lot of motherfuckers around me from growing up and, from my previous businesses and stuff like that, everybody saw where I was at. Everybody saw me struggling. Everybody saw when I, caught that case and everything like that. Everybody saw when I was on my ass. Nobody lent out a hand. Nobody did nothing. I took the information. I did everything in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hide it, bro. I did it in front of people. And nobody in my circle at that time was trying to get on the same shit I'm getting.
Shit. I wish I would have seen it sooner.
Right.
Because I've been one thing about it. I like to learn, and then
Mhm.
especially if you talking about financial like stuff, like where it can help for generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Generational wealth, y'all. I'm all ears.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm locked and loaded. Like I need to know that.
And what's crazy is, to this day they still don't act on it. You know what I mean? My business partner and I we broke off with the shit with the bubble ball stuff because my man's wanted to buy some more equipment, but I was like, well, shit, we got to get your credit right first because I'm not finna spend no more money out of my pocket to do this.
Yeah.
My man said, "No, I don't need my credit fixed." I say, well, shit, I can't do business with you, bro. That's off the top. I don't give a fuck you paying with cash or not, bro. I'm not finna do business with you because you're not on the right mindset. If you think that I'm finna go do this shit all over again the same way I just did it and failed, and do this shit again the same way, nah, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah.
Credit is king, bro. Credit is the key. You feel me? That is the most powerful tool that you will ever have in your life that's actually given to you, bro, when you're born, bro. That shit is wild.
With that being said, Isaac, man, I appreciate you for coming on this podcast, dropping the gems, talking about this credit.
Absolutely.
Because our people need to hear this. I can't wait for this episode to drop, y'all. Y'all blow this motherfucker up because this is something y'all need. Our people need this shit. The excuses are over. The layout, we got the layout. We can't blame nobody else but us at this point.
You better listen to the rappers, bro. They all telling you. Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Rick Ross. Like, bro, what they telling you, bro?
But see, it's that beat.
That's all they hear is the beat, huh?
I'm gonna tell y'all. Go back to what we did back in the day, right? Look up the lyrics while they in a beat, because we used to go find the lyrics because we want to rap the song word for word.
Yeah.
Go look up the lyrics. and they'll say a meeting because I'll be really listening to music now because I'm listening because I want to hear the gems.
Mhm.
They literally telling you, especially like listen to first albums.
Mhm.
They literally telling you their struggles to their success.
Mhm.
Damn on every first album.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Tip-tastic. Peace. Love. Always. Always love. Hair grease. Got any last words?
Hey man, make sure y'all follow me, man. It's Mr. Ivy League Wealth. That's Ivy League without the Y, man. Uh, y'all just hit me up, bro. I'm ready to help. There's links in my bio. If you need coaching, whatever the case may be, just hit me up, bro. Let's work it out. Um, I'm always accessible, bro. I'm here. I'm here to help the people, serve the people. My purpose is the people. You feel me?
We off this bitch.